the Ahafo region. Let's speak to Richard Kumado. He's a security consultant. He's joined us on the line. You're welcome to Eyewitness News, sir. Hello, sir.
Hello, I can hear you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, many people who have watched the videos keep referencing the man in whose honor and memory we built a roundabout around Chado, Major Maxwell Mahama the late. We saw the videos of how a community rose and attacked him in the heat of the fight against illegal mining at the time. And watching the video, everybody is remembering and talking about that, looking at how the soldiers looked, how helpless they looked, and how they were being assaulted, and how they had to be protected by the police. Now, there are security implications in this, aren't there?
You were asking whether by the nature of the mob, there are security implications.
Yes, please, for the state generally.
Oh, not for the state generally, but if you look at it and you take the element of inappropriate mining, Galamsey, for the past 5-6 years, we've traveled across the country to do national risk assessment, taking Galamsey as an element. And it is clear, vividly clear, that Galamsey poses a major national security threat. To that regard, when you are dealing with it in whichever capacity, you are directly involved or faced with a threat. So operational challenges, entrapment and entanglement, and people wanting to lynch them is one of the challenges they have to go through. So in that regard, yes, it's a major security threat they have faced. And I think it's time the NAIMOS themselves must do two things. One, they will need to review the team's operational methodology, and they have to reassess the approach and the strategy they use in many of the communities they will want to work at, whether they are curtailing it, or whether they are distracting them, or whether they are cutting down their supply chains. Because all over the country, there are places where we classify them to be high risk zones, others are medium, and others are low. So working on that path and on that target will also make them a bit more invisible, and they will survive many of these attacks. But this one was unfortunate, and the manner it happened, I think it poses a major threat, not to just the NAIMOS members, but the security within the perimeters as a whole.
The NAIMOS is supposed to be the arrowhead fighting this. Now, if even they are not safe, can the fight be won?
The number that came under fire is 10 or 8 of them. It means that they did not have the full complement of the NAIMOS squad. It was an operational challenge and what they decide to do at any point in time. I agree with you that if you keep on fighting soldiers in line of duty, you might be asking more than you can handle. And that is unfortunate, and it's something we should stop it, because this is a national exercise. These are people we put on there to deal with the issues of inappropriate fighting. If you keep on fighting them in any form or shape, then you are fighting the soul of the state. And people are right to say that you cannot win this fight, because if you are fighting the people, you create impediments in their way, and you also put in some sort of hiccups in their way, considering the fact that they have logistical struggles and they have manpower struggles. So I agree with you that we will need to do more if we want to win this fight against inappropriate mining.
Thank you so much for speaking to us, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you.
This Eyewitness News on 97.3 CTFM. That was Richard Kumado, his security consultant.